12 archangels, highest Christ of light and unconditional love, enter this time and space with us now. Clear and concise messages, clarity and truth for the highest good of all and harm to none. What is most important to hear right now at this time? What is most important to know and hear right now at this time? Boundaries in reverse. 44. Shouldn't it be making the word clear? Hope. Wow, I got this message before and I'm getting it again. Hope is really important at this time. And hope is actually a really powerful thing, because when we're not having hope, we're giving up. Okay? So hope is actually keeping faith. Hope is actually choosing to keep going. Hope is powerful and necessary, especially during times of adversity and difficulty. So this could definitely be a time of adversity or difficulty, and hope is really, really important to have at this time. Okay, and this could be pertaining to romance. 144, as I lift this card up to the screen. Are you kidding? Yeah, romance. Okay, I don't know. It won't. Okay, let's get more. Anything else from here? I think that's what needed to be said from this deck. Okay. Satisfaction at the bottom. All right, I'm just gonna go in order and see. What is going on here? Why do we need to have hope? Possibly also, maybe like we need to have hope that someone's gonna like drop their guard, or maybe you need to drop your guard and have hope that like that will lead to a positive outcome with whatever this romance situation is. Let's see what's going on in this romance situation. Beginning, oh wow. So there's a desire for a new beginning here, a new chapter, but there's also hopelessness. Okay? Cannot make it up. Hope, hopelessness. Okay? That's why that message came out, because someone is sinking into despair. And that is not, yeah, let's see. Why should we have hope? Why should the viewer have hope? 333, I just saw. There is a desire for a new beginning here in this romance. I'm not sure if it's just your part or both, but if hope is, you know, if you're being told to have hope, I'm assuming it's both parties want this. So let's see. Why should we have hope? Why should the viewer have hope? Okay. Either you're not going to be alone for long, or it's like you and the person that are, you know, withdrawn from each other right now. Like, this is not going to stay like this for long. Okay? It's not going to happen. You're not going to be single. You're not going to be lonely. You're not going to be alone. You guys are not going to stay withdrawn from each other. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Anything else from here? Two. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm going to leave this at the bottom. So, wow. Okay. Okay. So you're both craving, longing, desiring each other. Okay. And you are not at all thinking negatively about each other, blaming, shaming each other. None of that. There is no ill will. There is no animosity. There is no negative feelings towards each other. There is only longing, craving, aching, and a heart to heart and telepathic connection here, like a strong telepathic connection, a strong heart connection here. There could even be spying going on, like watching each other. Okay. There's realizations being had, epiphanies being had during this period of separation, and that is why it needed to happen. Okay. It's like this heart energy, I feel, is what needed to be awakened to and acknowledged. Okay. Like, I feel like the realization is that this is actually very heart-centered, that this is deep, that this is powerful. Okay. What is that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. What's important to know and hear at this time? These are like messages. I love this. Okay. It's like the shuffling feels so weird for some reason. Anyway, let's see. Let's get some messages from this deck. There's some. No challenge is too big for us to overcome. Oh, that is so beautiful. Yeah, this challenge that you guys are going through right now is going to be overcome. Okay, it's going to be overcome. I want to know what the challenge is. All right, any more from here? Oh no, I trusted you and it broke me. Someone's trust was broken. Okay, and that is what went wrong. Someone's trust was broken. Oh, but together we are unbreakable. Okay. I don't love that. I don't love that someone's trust was broken. I want to get more on what happened there. Hope shapes your future more than pain ever could. Okay. Oh my God. Again with the hope. 818 on the time. Again with the hope. Like hope. Like, okay, we're constantly creating our future from the present moment, right? So when we choose hope, faith, love over fear, we are essentially creating that. Okay, we're shaping our future to look more loving, hopeful, happy, positive. Okay, and when we're choosing to believe and sit in the negative narratives and limiting perspectives and, you know, fearful energy, that's essentially what we're co-creating. Okay, 911, exactly. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the stories that you're feeding in your mind. Remember that it's shaping your future. That message is important. So I want to know, what was the vibe? What was the vibe? What trust was broken? What was the vibe of life? What was it that happened here? What happened here? Whatever it is, like someone or the universe, God thinks that this challenge is able to be overcome. Or it's like, you know, have faith that it will be overcome. But someone's trust was broken. Okay, someone was stressed out. There was stress here. Okay, which created distance, a separation. Okay, interesting. But someone was not cheating. Okay, this is not a cheating situation. This is not a situation where someone was being intentionally duplicitous, backstabbing. You know, this is not someone who, okay, I'm glad to see this, because this is not somebody who was like intentionally seeking out to be duplicitous, to be a cheater, to be a liar. Okay, this is just someone who was under a lot of stress, a lot of strain, and they needed to create distance because their world, their mind, their energy was foggy, unclear. It was too much going on for them. Okay. Ooh, someone was envious that their world was expanding. Someone was envious of the possibilities that they had laid before them. And oh yeah, they were like masking. Okay, so they had somebody around them. They had somebody around them that was secretly envious, deceptively, like they were deceiving them to think that they were on their side, but they're actually secretly envious of the fact that this person was like having some sort of dream, wish fulfillment come true, like looking better, feeling better, expanding their horizons, expanding their world. And they were envious of this in some way, resentful, competitive, envious, whatever it is. And this is where the tension came from. Wow. Wow. It made them confused. It made them perplexed. It made them puzzled. They're like, I can trust this person, so now I don't know what to think. Okay, maybe this is also what like the realizations are being had around. So what's the realization? Let's get what that is. What's the realization that this person is coming to? What's the realization, the epiphany, the understanding, the awakening? And I'll close it out after this. What is the realization, epiphany, understanding, and awakening? What is it? Wow, Ten of Pentacles. That they can have it all with you. That this is a potential for, you know, literally having it all. Okay? That there is a potential for building of a legacy here. Eight of Pentacles. And Page of Wands in reverse. So they see that like lacking self-confidence, self-limiting, pessimistic ideas and beliefs held them back from putting in the work and being actually dedicated to this. Okay? Again, that was the influence of this person, as we just saw. Okay, so they're realizing, are they realizing that it was the influence of this person? Are they realizing the truth about this person? Six of Cups, this could be somebody from their childhood. This could be like a lifelong friend. Are they realizing? I think so. But I feel like this is also a connection that can't exactly be left behind or something like that, okay? Yeah, like they understand now that they have to set firm boundaries and have to be logical, practical, and just like discerning when it comes to this person. They understand that. But this is someone that they deeply love and care for. The Hermit. Yeah, so again, this is a no contact situation. There's been a lot of thought and processing put into this on this person's end, okay? They've been soul searching. They have been growing and really discovering things, okay? So what's the near future energy for this connection with this person's, what are this person's like near future actions towards this connection. King of Swords. Wow. King of Swords, Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay. Communication. Direct communication. Also, the King of Swords is like, about fairness and balance and justice. So they're going to come forward in an energy of having the intention of, fairness and balance. But also they want to come from the heart. They want to express their heart. They want to possibly express, like how much their heart has hurt in this separation. Yeah, wow. King of Cups, they want to show up like heart-centered. They want to move from the heart. They want to show their heart. They want to express their heart. Wow, this is beautiful. With the King of Swords and the King of Cups, I just wrote down a quote the other day that I saw somewhere, and it was like, there's a difference between practical truth and the truth of the heart. And it feels like this person's gonna come forward with the truth of the heart. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm going to just get some romance angels and then close it out there. It's getting lengthy. All right, one romance angels and then closing it. Playfulness, beautiful. Just enjoy yourself. Be lighthearted, playful, free. Just allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to have fun and enjoy. Just follow your heart. Protect your heart, but also enjoy yourself, feel your way through this. Not overthink your way through this, okay? Wow, bottom of the deck very soon. This is happening very soon, and it was 7-Eleven. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, this is happening very soon. Clearly decide what you want, okay? Because it's coming to you now. To recapture romance, it says, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, okay? Okay, that's that. Wow, beautiful.